And we're live.
Hey everybody, welcome to day 5 of conditioning. We're going to start up in just a minute. And just so you know, for today you will need an FMA stick if you have one. If you do not, you can use an improvised something or other. If you want to use an umbrella like Becca, or a drumstick if you have one, even something like a pen, just to even have something to swing around. If you have nothing, that's also fine. Just do the workout without any extra tools. But if you do have something that you can use, even like a broomstick, it's just something extra for us to play with. And we're going to incorporate some of our Saga 9 strikes into that as well. So, just going to pull up the video, see what we have going on, and we will get started real soon. I hear myself. Alright. Alright, now we have Dylan behind the camera because Brett is taking his day off. So thank you, Dylan, for filming.
Not a problem.
We're going to start warming up in just a second. I'm going to be sliding all over this mat. Hey Becca, I just mentioned you and your umbrella, so it's good to see you.
Ella, A.
Yes, don't do that.
I just did that.
Don't do it again.
I'll keep doing it.
Oh, Victoria, you're able to make it. I'm so happy to see you, in theory. To see your name pop up.
It's giving me a bit of
what?
nothing. It's just being weird on my laptop.
If you have joined in, please just start moving around a little bit. Actually, I'm going to put my stick down. And again, this workout will incorporate an FMA stick or something along those lines if you have one. If you do not, that is okay. You can do it without it. It's just an extra tool for us to have and to play with. Well, hello, Brett.
We have a Brett.
We have a Brett.
We have a Brett. There we go. That's what I was
Hope you are enjoying your rest. Wendy! Hi, Wendy. Oh, it's good to see you. Alright, so since we got some people here, let's just move around a bit. I know you all warmed up a few hours ago. We're going to re-warm up again. Alright, just kind of swing your arms side to side. Add in a little bit of that waist rotation. And now you can add that palm and that polar twist, that pivot. Because we really like our pivots here. And keep breathing. Alright, from here actually we're just going to march it out a little bit. Bring your knees up and high. Get those joints nice and lubricated. And then we're going to do those nice knee circles, one side at a time. If you want, you can do what Dylan was doing earlier with more connection to the ground, or you can just lift and rotate out. Either way is fine. Do about 10 of those.
Oh, Brandon E. Hendrickson is watching.
Oh, hello, Brandon. I'm glad you could join us. Now take those knee circles to the inside.
Yay, Victoria!
I have not yet had a chance to do the top-down check-in, check-in.
Top-down check-in.
Top-down check-in, or morning routine, because I want a night out. So I'll just be doing that later. Out of order. All right, second leg. Up and around.
Brandon says hi.
I'm glad. And again, about 10. And then inside. I think I'll definitely include actual crescent kicks on our next one. All right, just swing your legs out side to side, arms go in the opposite direction.
We've got like 13 viewers here.
Wow.
Anthony Barnes is in. Yuji Shimamura joined.
Well, hey, Yuji.
Nice to see you, sir.
Yeah.
Haven't seen you since Austin, Texas. Wow. Legendary fight choreographer Yuji Shimamura is in your conditioning video.
Wow, okay, I guess I better step up my game then.
Yay, Yuji! Yuji-san!
Got a little bit nervous. Anyway.
Energy.
On that note, knees. All right, forward and back, forward and back.
Wow. I'm taking a pic. I can't take a picture of that. My phone is the camera.
You're just gonna have to use your memory.
Yeah. Well, I'll get it later. Somehow.
Or Brett can take a picture.
I'll just screen cap it.
Or
That's
that.
what I'll
We
do.
have that
Print
technology.
screen. That's just wild.
All right, now just do those figure eights.
Hello, Anthony. You're important, but we're kind of losing our mind fanboying and girling off of something right now.
I'm sure my face just turned beet red, so that's fun. And all right, from here, do some jumping jacks. Do about 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
13, 14, 15.
Thank you for counting along, Dylan.
It's fun.
Now we're gonna do side leg raises. My friend Molly and I called these TikToks. We would do these right before our Six Flags shows. Just go side to side. I just heard my hip pop. So yay. Try to get that leg up as high as you can, but don't overdo it. If you're feeling a lot of tension there, don't keep trying to push. Just go up to your maximum point where you don't feel too much tension. All right, one more. Great. Now, if you have a mat, start at the edge of your mat. If you do not, totally fine. We're just going to do our little crawl outs. Crawl out to plank and hold your plank for a second. Bring your feet up to meet your hands. For me, I have to turn around. Do another inchworm. We're going to do about 5 of these. And then keep crawling out. 2 more. And 1 more. Cool. Okay. Now we're going to talk about our workout. So again, if you missed it before, we're going to be using an FMA or collie stick, as some people call it. Basically, it's a rattan stick. They should be the length of your arm. This one's a little bit long for me, but either way, still going to use it. If you don't have a stick, you can use something, an improvised something or other, like as Becca did before, an umbrella, a broomstick, and if you have nothing else, that's okay too. You can do this empty-handed. Just follow along as best as you can. So our first one is going to be burpees with the stick. I am sorry, not really. So with these, you're going to actually be pushing up on your knuckles. If you don't want to do this, if you have a hardwood floor or concrete floor, or you don't really feel like it, you can move the stick aside and then re-grab it. I'll show you what I mean in 1 second. The way we're normally going to do this though is we're going to take our stick, bring it down, do a push-up on our knuckles, come up, and then do a tuck, or you can also do a squat jump. Does not have to be a tuck. We've been doing a lot of tucks lately. But if you don't want to do the knuckle push-up, you can come down, still holding the stick, move your hands off of the stick, do the push-up, come up, re-grab the stick, and do whatever kind of jump you want. So that's your modification. And of course, you can also do push-ups on your knees, again, if you would like to. Our second exercise, I have to refer to my little sheet. Going back to curtsy lunges, this time with our stick. So again, from before, you're going to stand on one leg, take your other leg, lunge it behind you, try to get down low. And now, hey, we have our stick here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pretend that somebody's coming in and striking at us, and so we're really getting this twist happening, and we're pretending to block. And then what I like to do is, if I have my balance, I like to kick, swing the stick down in a circular fashion as I'm striking somebody. And then go to the other side. Curtsy lunge, come up, kick, swing that stick down. Just from side to side. If you lose your balance, that is okay. That's going to happen, depending on your surface, depending on your shoes, and just depending on how your body's feeling right now. All right, so those are our curtsy lunges. Our next thing will be rolls with our strikes. So real quick, if you do not know the Saga 9 template, I'm going to take you through it. We're just going to do strikes 1 through 6. 1, from shoulder to hip. 2, shoulder to hip. On the other side, 3, goes from hip to shoulder. 4, you're bringing the stick down, hip to shoulder. 5 is just horizontal, closing. 6 is horizontal opening. I'm not going to get too detailed with these right now. That's for our skill development. I just want you to have the basics down. If you forget what the strikes are, that's okay. Do the best that you can. I'm going to do it one more time, and then I'm going to show you how to incorporate the rolls. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are our strikes. Now this is going to slide, but that is okay. For the roll, I'm going to do a forward roll. I'm going to tuck my stick while I roll. Come up however I need to come up. And then from there, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then if I'm able to do a backwards roll, I will do a backwards roll. And kick that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As a note, if you have not done rolls before and are not comfortable with them, don't worry about it. Don't do the rolls. Instead of doing a roll, do just 2 squats. So do 1, 2, then get your fighting stance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then turn around.
Wendy's asking, are you doing a forward roll or a shoulder roll?
My bad. A forward shoulder roll. And so then, yeah, we'll do 4 squats instead of 2 rolls altogether. Then I want you just to switch the stick to your opposite side hand. This is being a little bit more complicated, and I understand that. So again, if this is not something that you can do or are comfortable with or familiar with, just do the squats. I want to have this option available, though, for people who do want to experiment with this. All right.
Wendy says thanks.
You are welcome, Wendy. So, from there, we have our sticks and kicks series. So, again, with strikes 1 through 6, we're doing 1, and this time we're kicking. We're kicking low. And then we're going 2, and we're kicking low. 3, kicking high. 4, kicking high. 5, we're doing a side kick, coming back, and 6, side kick and coming back. So again, it's 1, low, 2, low, 3, high or mid, 4, high or mid, 5, and 6. And I'll show you from the side as well. 1, low, 2, low, 3, mid, 4, mid, 5, side kick to the midsection, 6, side kick to the midsection. All right, our last thing is going to be super simple. After all of that, getting on the floor and doing Russian twist just with the stick. Coming up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back down, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. You get the point. So, have a mat, I would suggest you use it. If you do not, that's okay. Just gonna have to make some modifications along the way. And we will get started in just a second. Any questions?
Any questions? Feel free to type them. Feel free to, well, you have to type them.
I know that was an awful lot. I know that some of that can be complicated. Again, do what you're capable of doing. And this is a video, so you will be able to refer back to it later at some other point if you need more clarification. And also you can ask me. All right, so grab water before we start on up.
Yay, Asha!
All right, so we're doing, again, 5 rounds. My bad. 5 exercises, 3 rounds, 1 minute per exercise, 1 minute break in between rounds. All right, and we're starting up.
Can you just say what the 5 exercises are real quick?
Yes,
Wendy's asking, and if you could just inform, you don't have to perform all of them, but let them know.
Burpees with the stick. The second one is CURTSY lunge with the stick and a kick. The third one is, I believe, sticks and kicks, maybe? Nope, rolls and strikes with the stick. And the fourth is sticks and kicks, and then the fifth is Russian twists.
All right.
All right, and we're starting off with our burpees. So again, if you don't want to do knuckle push-ups, you do not have to. And go. You can also push up from your knees instead, if that feels more comfortable for you. If the jumping is getting a bit too much for you right now, you can also just do high knees, do about 4, I'd say. This mat is starting to worry me. Out of the way, keep on going. Done with that. Moving on to our curtsies. Still try to get that nice chamber in. I know we have another thing to focus on right now, but still think about all of your mechanics. And let the stick really prompt you to get that deep twist. Like a kung fu twist dance. Right on. Again, I find it fun to imagine somebody's coming in and I'm blocking that strike, kicking another opponent, hitting them in the head. Because why not?
Feel mouse bop them on the head.
Exactly. All right, now we're doing our rolls. Again, it's going to be space specific. If you cannot roll, you can do the squats instead. And getting up in that figure 4 is actually probably for the best. Right now, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch your hand if you can. And then sometimes you screw up your roll. And that is okay.
Anthony says, Abra said knock you out.
Abra often does. All right. Now we're doing sticks and kicks. So 1, low round. 2, low round. 3, mid round. 4, mid round. 5, side kick. 6, side kick. Switch your stick to your opposite hand. You're gonna notice one side is better than the other, which is why we have to work both. Now I'll do it from the side. Just gonna, that's okay. All right, Russian twists. The easy part. Stick overhead, crunch your knees up, and twist 10 times. That's 10. Come back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. And one more set.
Keep going! You can do it!
There we go.
Dang dang.
Round 1 is done. How's everybody doing? Kind of hating this mat right now, to be honest, because it keeps sliding everywhere. But that's okay.
If you put more of the mats down, it'll slide less. And you'll destroy your shoulder less during your roll.
I wasn't destroying my shoulder during my roll, but yes, that's a good point. This mat's a bit squishy for me to roll on. I don't like rolling on it, but I will do that so it doesn't slide.
Good on you, Asha. Asha says, never done knuckle push-ups before. That's exciting.
Yeah. I'm happy to hear that.
Quiet down, camera guy,
Seriously.
says Matt.
I agree with that. Thank you, Matt.
Hey, I'm not just camera guy right now, I'm working producer.
We're doing burpees.
Go for the burpees! Par for the core, Anthony says. Is that a pun or is that a miswriting? Like, now I'm confused. Is it par for the course or par for the course?
If you want, with your tucks, you can do wide knees or narrow knees. Mix it up, have fun. Don't do tuck if you don't want it. That was, I don't know what that was. That was me being like, I don't know what I'm doing. There, that's a squat. All right. Curtsies. So, here we go. Hop if you need to. I'm going to go from the side, that side. And just keep working those mechanics. All right, now we're doing our rolls. Get up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 3, 4, 5, 6. And switch again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop the net. And just go backwards. And hitting the wall. Switch again. Never mind. Now we're doing sticks and kicks. I'm going to go just from the side right now. For the sake of space. 2. Mid. Mid. Keep the stick pointed at your opponent each time, except for when you're doing your side kicks. So those X's. Just switching now to my left. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch back. As you might be able to tell, my left side is a little less practice than my right, which is why I need to do more. And this is also why we need to work both of our sides and try to get them as well
equal?
Equal as words.
Bell went.
Yes, it did. And now we are doing, I guess we're doing our Russian twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you want, you can pretend you're blocking incoming strikes each time you rotate. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and that round is done. One more round left. Yes, okay, par for the book. Fair enough. How is everybody feeling? I hope this isn't too complicated for people. Any comments, any questions? What else you got?
Asha says sweaty.
You and me both.
Wendy says, I've hit the ceiling fan with my stick like 6 times. Oops.
No, poor ceiling fan. All right, our last round. Burpees.
You can do it. You can be a champion. We believe in you. Gosh, this workout is so hard for me behind this camera. Like I can't even keep up with her.
I'm gonna throw my stick at you.
Yeah, well, don't break the gear.
very upper jumps if you would like. And, all right, curtsies. Going to the side right now. And now going to the front. Just remember to have that chamber and that extension for each kick. Have that nice little twist happening to get more core work out of it. And almost done with these. All right, rolls. Go. Come up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch your grip. And what I want to emphasize here is even if you mess up the strikes, don't worry about that. Just try to have proper body mechanics. If you mess up the order, if you mess up what they are, it doesn't really matter.
Chris Dreyer Grugan is watching.
Okay.
Is that a friend of yours?
I don't think I know anything about
I think I remember him from the DMV film industry.
Potentially.
That's really cool. People reaching out to us from Maryland,
Switch
Virginia.
again to our right hand. Rolling through, getting up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And rolling back. And that's it for that. All right, sticks and kicks. Same numbers. 1, low kick. 2, low kick. 3, mid kick. 4, mid kick. 5, side. 6, side. Switch your stick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, right hand again. 1, try to keep your left hand up, which I know can be difficult sometimes when doing kicks and trying to balance. That's also why I reminded myself. 5, 6. Left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Russian twists, and then you're done. Stick back above your head. Crunch in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back. And if you need to put your knees down or put your feet down and just do them like this, it's totally acceptable. Do whatever feels right for you.
Not all of us are in Abra's Wonder Woman shape.
Oh, please. I'm still panting through this.
Oh yeah, we can totally hear it over here.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Come on, everybody, keep up. Keep going with her.
2, 3.
You're almost done.
4, 5, 6. Finish this. 8, 9, 10. And now you are done.
Can we get that Superman punch?
Nope, I'm not done with that yet. So, since you have your stick, take it up and raise it above your head. Go to your left side. Nice side stretch over there. Smile, if you feel so inclined. Come back up to center. And go to your right side. come back, dip it down, go from left foot to right foot. Let's do little pulses. Stretch out those legs. Remember to breathe. All right. Go ahead and drop your stick. Bring it down. You can go sink back into child's pose for a second. Stretch out your arms, your shoulders. All right, come up. Be on your knees and on your palms. So you can put the balls of your feet, or you can put your flex your feet, or keep your feet down. There, easier way to say that. And do some cat-cow. Arch. And extend. Now just kind of rock back and forth on your knees a bit. Go a little bit side to side. Just feel where all that tension is. Start working it out a little. And then come up to your downward dog. Pedal out your feet. Swing a little bit side to side. Start to bring your heart rate down and relax. All right, back to your knees, and then you're done for now. Oh, and I guess, okay, I can do my Superman right now. Superman, punch, good job. All right, who wants to chat? I'm just gonna be down here with my computer. How is everybody feeling after that? Now, it actually wasn't one of our more intense ones, but, you know, still felt it. Burpees always tend to get me, but I love them. Were you able to keep up? Were you able to understand the various things those thrown at you? Because, again, I know it was a lot. I wanted this to be a little bit more playful. Use more of our tools, especially if you have been with us for our other conditioning workouts and our skill development sessions. So you can kind of integrate those concepts and those techniques into more of a workout while still working on body mechanics and kind of just combining everything. Monty says I need to work on the stick kick combo. My technique wasn't great. I also couldn't quite figure out the mechanics of the knuckle push-up. No problem. And again, I know this is completely new for a lot of people. Yeah, just getting started with it and trying just to go and see where you are with it. The first step. Wendy, you and I actually can work a bit on that when we have our lesson if you would like. There's also a tutorial video that we do have on sticks and kicks that we will be happy to share with you. That breaks it down in a bit more detail and something you can follow along with if that is something that you are interested in working on a bit more. So then the next time we do this, you'll be all up to speed. All right. I'm actually going to grab water real quick.
If you have any questions, feel free to throw them out at Abra. I'm sitting here too, but really this is her session.
Great, Wendy. I would love to send you the video. Actually, we can probably pull it up in a second. Can you Oh, you almost hit your ceiling fan, Asha? Sticks are dangerous, which is why we love them. All right. Even though getting them cancer, especially in this space for the rolls with the stripes, is something that is a bit tricky. I know that it's something I enjoy a lot, and I think that you were, if you were able to do it, you enjoyed it as well. What did you all enjoy? Please let me know. Oh, Wendy. Well, you can always do the break fall burpee whenever you would like. And if you want to replace it with anything, if we're doing just a normal burpee or a different kind of burpee, throw in a break fall. But I will keep that in mind and I will incorporate that into more things. Well, Ashes, you can just send your kid this video because it will be up on YouTube shortly. And also, of course, we have it on the Facebooks. So. I did, Asha says, I did realize my rolls on my left that aren't diving rolls need a lot of work. I feel like that's the case with a lot of us. I know that my, like, even after training them a lot, my left rolls are still lacking, for lack of a better term. And yeah, I probably need to spend just time doing only left forward shoulder rolls, which I'm guessing a lot of us do if we have one side that we favor more. Wendy says that she loves the curtsy squats with the kick, which is awesome. I'm happy to hear that. I know I find them a lot of fun. Yes, that is an Abra original. Thank you.
Give credit where credit's due. Only got like 2 minutes left.
The curtsy lunges themselves are not an original thing to me, but I saw them and I was doing them and I was like, I wonder if I can add a kick to this and see what happens. And I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. What if I add a stick and a kick? And then that's where we were.
Very creative.
Anyone else? How is everybody else feeling after that? I know it wasn't, again, like I said, not as intense as some of our others, but still, it was a workout. All right, well, if that is all, we're going to be wrapping this up, and we will let you know about future classes that are happening, any pop-ups happening this week. We will definitely be returning again on Monday, but until then, we'll probably have a couple other things in addition to Dylan's, of course, morning routine, and we will keep you up to date on that. So thank you very much for joining me, and again, I hope you had a great time. I will see you all soon.